Yo, what's up, folks? This is Joey the Bull with Gym Crashers with Dondo and our special guest, Maria Rios.
Maria Rios is not a guest, dude.
Oh, sorry.
She is a
Right?
previous co-host. She is a gym
I'm
crasher.
sorry. I'm brand new to the show, as you can see. Right now,
You're not brand new either.
Well, I'm being very self-protection with the gloves, the mask, because I did eat a lot of tuna today, and believe me, if I burp, you don't want to smell that.
Is that
You'll
right?
probably enjoy that.
Is that right?
Because that's what you smell like right now. It's a little tuna.
Did you eat a can of tuna or fresh tuna? Or are you talking about the
Straight
figure
out of
rotten
Canada
tuna?
with mayonnaise, jalapenos, what do you call it? A relish. Mix it up with some Fritos.
Got it. So
No
you're,
bread.
you're on a diet, is what you're telling us, Joe.
Yeah, you use the Frito scoops with it's freaking bomb.
If you
That's
skip the
ghetto life.
Fritos, you'd be pretty healthy, right? What should he
Somewhat.
eat his tuna with? A fork?
No, I use the Frito scoops.
I know, but the scoops aren't so good for you.
A lettuce wrap.
But you have lost weight, Joe. I'm looking on camera. I see a thinner, lean, mean.
I'm getting there, brother. Like I said, my goal right now is to at least hit 330. I know I've gained a couple more pounds during this quarantine because, like I said, I was weighing at 450, and I got down to at least 390. But I think I probably gained about 20 pounds during this whole situation.
So quarantine's not treating you well.
Oh no.
No, you're suffering.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So the majority of the world's on lockdown, but somehow the little girl from from Santa Fe, not Albuquerque, Santa Fe crosses the 10 freeway back into California amongst all this, ends up on her feet doing well, and shows up at the studio. So life is good.
Yeah, it's getting
I
there.
love it. I love
Getting
it.
there.
Yeah, it looks like things are going well. So nobody could be happier than the Gym Crashers and to see Maria Rios in the house and in town and back in Southern California. So we're excited about that. You know? Missed you. We even went to see her. I don't know if everybody knows this,
Oh, that
but
was awesome.
we went to Santa Fe. We did the Albuquerque, Flagstaff, Phoenix,
Woo.
Mesa, Arizona. We did a whole
Fucking
tour.
crazy
El Paso.
guy.
I know, he's dropping shit.
Is
You
he
know,
drunk?
My buddy,
I wish. I wish.
never have we had the problem of Joey going through someone, previous co-host and now guest today, but, you know, part of our show.
She's back.
And Joey's going through her Instagram as if she's, you know, the newest thing on the block. Like, what is this? Oh, my God.
I didn't realize until you told me she was an ex-veteran. I'm
Oh, my
like,
God.
Oh, we know her.
like my bad.
Like we know her. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
we
Cool.
know her.
Because I was trying to make her pictures all nice in the postings and stuff. I'm like, oh, this works perfect. She's a little model looking like this back with the black and white picture. I was like, perfect, boom. But I didn't realize she was a veteran of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's actually a veteran of Bellator as well as
Oh, wow.
a brown belt in jiu-jitsu last time I knew about it. Under Pedro,
Yep.
right?
The only brown belt I have is my underwear.
Well, that's a skid mark. It looks like the 405 freeway. Right? It's a center divider. You don't want to
Pretty
cross.
much it.
You don't want to go
You-
either
I
way.
saw a hilarious meme of somebody with skid mark underwear using it as their mask if you want people to stay away from you.
Oh, hell. That's freaking just, that's cool.
That's disgusting. But
Yeah, it's going to be right here if you put it on as a mask. You won't be able to notice it on me, but Maria will have a little smudge.
Oh, God. Tossing that salad, huh?
She
Little
brought it up.
Thousand Island.
So we're on the downside of the curve. Not that things are over and not that things are by any means any safer, but we're on the downside. It looks like that people are talking about the potential of opening things back up. Now, MMA is out till 2021, I think,
oh my God, seriously?
or at least November of this year. But regular things like sitting at a restaurant, grabbing a beer, may come back to life in a month or two. Which
God.
And which, I don't
One
get.
would hope.
Yeah.
Because, right now we're very fortunate. A lot of these countries out there like Spain and China, they're in martial law. And if people here in the States don't listen to the rules, it's going to eventually come to that because people are so ignorant. I get it. People are like, well, I'm not going to get sick because I exercise every day, blah, 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 all this bullshit. I get it. I was one of those people too. Believe me. I was one of those people where, oh, I'm not going to worry about this shit. Why? But when you realize it, your type of attitude is screwing everybody else over in your area. And when I still see people out and about in gatherings, I'm like, yo, I get it, but it's like somebody's birthday, but let's wait till next year. I get it. But let's maintain our distance and do this right. Otherwise, it's going to become martial law here, and people are going to hate it, and this is going to cause a lot of riots. Because, us Americans, we're so ignorant. We're like, no, this is our freedom, blah, blah, blah. This is my belief. But people in Spain, you try saying that, you're going to get shot or be put in prison.
Did they pass it already where it's mandatory for you to wear masks out?
In L.A.
In LA, yeah.
L.A. permanently. Orange County, they're kind of up and down with it
wobbling
right
about
now.
it, yeah.
Riverside County and LA County, you have to wear a mask or you can be fined up to $1,000.
Oh, damn.
And you can't enter the grocery
Good thing
store.
about my mask.
No, you can't go to Starbucks. You can't do anything without a mask in those counties.
Damn.
But we have not done this yet, so thank God. I've got one in the car, but I
have one in my bag, but just
can
in
barely
case.
breathe with it on. But maybe that's good. For jiu-jitsu, you get a gi wrapped around your face.
You're like, I'm used to this.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
no
yeah.
big deal.
Right?
We got to wear a
Same.
mask around you regardless, because when this guy passes gas, oh my God, right, Robert?
I heard about this. Like, what's going on? You
This
got
guy is
like,
terrible.
It's my
what have you
spleen.
been eating?
It's my spleen. It's a little sour.
I guess.
His spleen.
I seem to remember you having the same problems previously.
It's not a
So
problem.
this is not new.
No,
Robert
I
has
don't
known
think
me
so.
since 2000. 2000 straight up, right, Robert? 20 years? 2001?
Yeah, one.
Producer Robert has known me 19 years then. And, Robert, did I have that same issue in that year that you met me?
You always.
Okay, there we go. So it's
He's
nothing
always.
new. You got a microphone, Robert? Because you're going to tell a story. You got to get a microphone.
He's always.
Well,
had
by the way,
gas.
I want to give a big shout out to Adam Woods. He's watching.
Adam in the Hood Woods.
What's up, Adam?
Andrew Gutierrez is watching. And Mindy Hinojosa, what's up, girl?
What's up,
Love you,
y'all?
Pork
Okay.
and Mindy.
baby. That's my wife, Mindy.
Pork, she's Mindy.
So Dondo had we worked at a reservation center where managers. He had we had about 40 to 50 agents each, and it was a bunch of cubicles. And John would walk down the cubicle aisles and crop dust everyone.
I'm not surprised at all.
One day we're passing out candy to the employees walking down, and the general manager's out there passing around
Oh my God.
candy.
Sick
John
fuck.
John lights one right in front of the aisle, and she
An
walks
older
down
man.
that aisle, and then he runs into my office. The general manager comes in, and she says, I think that guy at the end is farting. And this dude is
No. She said, I think he doo-dooed himself.
Yeah.
I think he doo-dooed himself.
Yeah, and he's
Oh my
like,
God.
he's got to be 7 years old plus.
70 years old.
Yeah, 70.
I think he
7
said
years
7.
old. And so she comes in and says, I need you to have a talk with him. So eventually, he
Oh my God.
that was his own
what
person.
a shitbag.
And he had to accuse him of farting.
Damn.
And then had to have a consultation with him. The guy almost got in
A
trouble
documented consultation.
because
Wow.
he crop dusted
So
that area.
what he's not saying is it's cubicles lined up for about a half a football field, person after person after person, and we walk up and down these aisles, give them candy because they're answering phones all day. When we're the managers, we have to do that. But God knows what I ate and drank the night before, so I'm walking up and down the aisle, just burr, 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 like a hummingbird all the way down the aisle.
Name that toot.
Well, I'm 5 foot nothing, and my boss, who's a Dutch woman, she's 6'4". She's a big old lady. So you could see her all around the office, 100 yards away. You could see her, but I'm like just 2 eyeballs. I'm like, oh shit, here she comes, burn, and I turn a corner so she can't catch me. So then I run into Robert's office, and Robert's sitting there. He's like, what are you giggling about? I just shit down the aisle.
Damn.
She had accent. She's like, I believe that gentleman just pooped himself.
Oh my God.
Gonna have to talk to him. And I'm like, which one? And I pulled him aside and talked to him. He admitted it. Oh, I've been doing that all day. I'm so sorry. Thank you.
It's fucked up, dude.
He's all, that's fucked up. But yeah, it's 20 years ago because you guys brought it up. So it's nothing new.
So
I don't think. Unless
the
I'm
norm.
dying, right? It's the norm.
So what's been up with you? I know they said you've been gone for a while. So what you been going through? What you been?
oh
you been
Lord, help me. No, just kidding.
Well, she, like I said, she was a pro fighter, probably
Yeah.
still has aspirations. It's totally up to her. I never ask until people really are ready to put it out there, but she's got a background in jiu-jitsu, MMA. Fuck, she trained in Maine in the snow and lived in a fucking trailer, dude.
Wow.
Okay, in the snow, just to
Good
get her
times, good
skills
times,
up.
right?
So you asked her those stories. She's got stories for you.
I got stories
But
and stories.
her family is from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yeah.
So
So I've been back there for shit. It's been like a year.
seems like 2 fucking years. I'm talking
2
about
years?
a year.
No,
Robert?
I've been gone for probably like almost 2 years.
That's right.
And now I'm back.
That's right.
A lot of life events happened to me recently. So, and good friends reaching out and really taking care of me and watching out for me, and then
It's good.
bringing me back to where I wanted to come back to anyway. So now I'm here, trying to get my shit together, my life back on track, and start the ball rolling so I can start training. Well, training at this point is like fucking not happening, but
It's in your blood, though.
yeah, like my goal is to work on getting my black belt, smash some jiu-jitsu tournaments here in California. And who knows? Like, I'm 36. I don't know if I want to, like, I do want to train MMA, but I'm not sure about taking a fight yet. But jiu-jitsu tournaments, definitely. Like, I want to get back into that and competing and getting the fluff off from this quarantine.
No fluff.
What did I say? What fluff?
Actually, I'm trying to get some fluff from all of this.
It looks good.
I'm trying to get some weight on my body.
Its curves are good. Okay,
Yeah.
we like Telemundo in this place.
Oh, jeez.
Right?
What's going on here? What's going? Oh, this is the video I think I sent. No.
Yeah, this is what you mean by martial law. If you don't get in the house in India,
Oh, snap.
you gotta get the fuck in the house.
Yeah, this was in Spanish. People
Oh, my God.
If you look at this video in real life,
If you don't follow quarantining now,
this
this is like a
They
weekend
whip
tournament.
your ass.
yeah, this is a real deal. This is gonna be out here soon.
Like, how many beatings do you get? Like,
Until you move. This guy's
oh,
like,
wow.
just keep hitting.
Actually, I posted this story on my video, but it was
Is it, wait a minute, is this now? Oh.
This is due to the quarantine. This is all COVID-19
it's like big old human piñatas. No candies when they come out.
Oh, so they just get to fuck you up, like, it doesn't matter. how
But this
many
is like in
times.
India, I think.
It's not Anaheim.
It's like,
Yeah.
Rodney King, Rodney King. Don't drop that sucker.
Dang, dude.
What would you do if someone hit you? I would
Well, yeah, but you can get your arm cut off there.
Yeah, I don't know. That would hurt.
I think I can blend in.
This guy throws it like, catch me.
No. Oh, wow. Like, get your ass home.
Oh, damn.
Whoa.
This is when I run.
So
Oh,
I can't
okay.
do that. I'll be dying.
1,000 squats. I said 1,000.
That'll be farting right
Ass
here.
to grass.
He would leave. He would tell
Start
me to leave.
over.
Don't drop that dirk.
That's when you have to smell your own fart.
What are they doing?
You smell on farts.
That's it.
Does it smell like curry? One
You
curry.
smell your own ass
Two
now.
curry.
Stick your head in the hole.
Dang. 1,000 push-ups.
Thank
Now,
you,
go
come
ahead.
Get the lazy push-ups. I'm a
Thank
lazy
you, come
person, but
again.
mine don't look that bad.
I'm not doing the accent right, but
Thank you,
I
come
like
again.
it.
holy
Oh, damn.
shit.
He's really grinding.
Get off your knees, boy.
What would you do,
They're
Robert?
dropping it like it's hot.
Robert would die.
Yeah, me
He would
too.
die. I'm sorry, Robert.
like, can you just
I
beat my
love
ass
you,
here?
but you would die.
How many push-ups do you got in you, Robert? And not the kind you eat.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That was
Let me see if I can do that. Hold on.
Joey, come on. Keep your pants on.
No, I can't. I can't.
Your pants will rip?
No, I don't think I'll be able to get it back up. I couldn't do
incredible.
it. Couldn't do squats, man.
Can you imagine though, if they actually?
We just witnessed it, so someone's doing it, right? I mean, that's what they're doing there. I mean, I know there are things that are happening here. A guy on a paddleboard in Redondo Beach had a $1,000 fine. He
Dang.
wouldn't get out of the water.
So do you get like a warning? Or
I heard that they warned this guy. They're like, don't go in the water. He did it anyways.
Okay.
Get out of the water. Didn't do it. Lifeguard came over with a boat, said, get out of the water. The beach is closed. Wouldn't do it, so then they fined him.
Okay, well then that's their fucking fault.
Disobedience altogether.
That's what I'm saying. People, you got to listen. Otherwise, our world's going to come to this where we're going to get our ass beat by a bunch of Indian police with sticks.
He's Native American, so he can use that word.
Yeah, I'm casino, not tech support.
Oh my god.
Does your tribe really have a casino, or are you pulling my leg?
The tribe I'm part of don't have a casino.
No.
No, sorry.
Where are they
Slackers.
located at? Utah? With the
Well,
Mormons?
no, well, I'm Cherokee, I am Apache, and Tungva.
And the Tungvas are here in California?
Tungvas are in the Pacific.
How did you
region.
get such a vast variety of Indian blood in your system?
Well, I think back in the day when they had teepee orgies, it must have happened.
TP orgies.
Hey, I'm coming.
Interesting.
Hey, I'm coming.
I wasn't going to laugh until Robert laughed. If you could make Robert laugh,
Sorry.
really.
That's what I was. Hey, I'm coming.
When we were going from Flagstaff to
Microphone.
Mexico,
Microphone.
Oh, when you guys were coming to the show in Santa
Okay,
Fe?
so we stopped first in Phoenix. We saw Henry Corrales, and then we were going to see you, but we had to stop in Flag to sleep because it was a long drive. Robert picks up the stomach virus of the century.
Oh yes, I remember you guys telling me about it.
he was and we were passing by a lot of tribal land, and on the way out there, he would wave at people, and he would say,
"Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya?"
all the way to New Mexico.
He would be looking at me like, "Why do you have to say that?"
We'd stop at like
what are you doing?
we had to stop because I had to go to the bathroom a lot. Every time we stopped, he saw somebody.
10 minutes. Every 10 minutes we had to
There you
stop.
go.
Well, he looks like he's native. Give him
Oh,
long
they were
hair.
cool.
You
They
know?
were cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they think he's one of them.
Yeah.
Selling Indian tacos off the freeway.
Yeah, yeah.
Come and get some. They're hot.
What did they call those things?
The Navajo taco?
Navajo tacos.
I love Navajo
Flatbread
tacos.
and stuff. I love that.
Fried bread.
Especially when you go to powwows. Oh,
Fried bread is bomb,
I
dude.
know,
Yeah.
I know.
a little chimichanga.
That was my first time, but you grew up there, so is it the same?
What do you mean? Is it the
Has it
same?
changed or anything? Is it
The
blown
food?
up? No, the place, Santa Fe.
Oh, the jiu-jitsu school.
All of it.
Oh, well, Santa Fe in general is
Growing?
is growing,
Okay.
but it is not a lot of growth. There is some growth, but it's still a very small town with
I
not
dig
much
that.
going on.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't.
And then we were at a 10th Planet school. We invite
Yeah.
Maria over, and strangely enough,
Yeah.
the person that first taught her jujitsu years and years ago is there
Yeah,
to congratulate
crazy,
other
right?
people. Was it Tate Fletcher?
Tate, yeah, Tate. I've known Tate, and
Unbelievable.
since 2004, since I started. He was, like I said, when I saw you guys there, he was a purple belt, and we were training under Alberto Crane, and he got. I don't remember if he got his brown belt or if he left to LA after that, but that was when he was like on the Ultimate Fighter, and but he is such a huge inspiration. Like, he was such a cool person, cool guy, and he was very like helpful. You know, you have like those gems in the gym that like stick around and help you, or they train, or you know, whatever. And he was one of those people, and it was like a huge impact on my life because I was like hanging around a bunch of
It's all dudes.
dumbasses,
Yeah.
and then you know stepped into a world of like meeting people like him and Sarah and like all those people, and it was like so cool to see him at. I was like reunited in a field.
It was weird for us because we really wanted to see you. It was always part of the plan that if we're going to go, we need to see Maria. And then we see you, and like I hadn't seen you in a long time, and it was really strange. Like, there she is. Like, we always want you to be a part
There's
of what
the
we do.
unicorn again.
Yes, the unicorn is there. So for me, it's super heartfelt because I didn't even have the courage to say goodbye because like I didn't want you to leave.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I
know
was
it
so
wrong.
happy to see you guys. I was like, oh my god, I just want to go back right now.
Yeah,
And
for real.
the also cool part about that whole thing about the Tate Fletcher thing is like, oh, I watched that guy on fucking Disney Channel.
Yeah, right. In the
Like,
movies
yeah,
that
like,
he's been in.
Okay,
he's a
I'm
movie-
watching a Mel Gibson movie the other day. I don't remember the name of it. Mel Gibson's daughter runs away. Cartel wants her, whatever. Mel Gibson's got to shoot up the cartel.
Yeah. What is
Tate
that
Fletcher
freaking
shows up
movie?
in a bar, and he's one of the dudes. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey,
He's
That's the
been
dude.
in quite a few movies.
Right?
He's
Yeah.
in the new Star Wars series on the
Oh
Disney
shit,
Channel.
that's so dope.
And then he owns Caveman Coffee, right?
Yeah.
He
Which is
owns
actually
Caveman Coffee?
really
He owns
good
Caveman
coffee.
Coffee.
Like super good
I
coffee.
know it's the bomb coffee. I had it when I was there. 10th
really
Planet Santa Fe has a Caveman Coffee.
Well, he owns Caveman
Connected
Coffee.
to it.
Yeah.
That's his brand.
Yeah.
So like the energy drinks that are at the 10th Planets, that's Tate Fletcher stuff.
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Wow.
That's something new to me. I didn't realize that. I
He's
love
good
the
people's,
stuff.
good people's, that guy
Right?
right there.
So Maria gets a full reunion, not just with the homies, but with people from her jiu-jitsu past, her Santa Fe past. And we're there just like watching this. And it was seriously the most heartfelt belt ceremony I have
It
ever
was.
seen in my life. Ruben Rivera gave his wife a belt that day, a
Yeah.
well-deserved
I got
brown
choked
belt.
up with that part. I
I
was like,
know,
oh my
right?
god.
Seriously.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was really cool.
Tate's speech was amazing.
Tate was there for Ruben because he's part of their lineage and their jiu-jitsu,
Mm-hmm.
as well as Maria's. Here we are, some Delo jiu-jitsu guys coming from Orange County. We don't have the best reputation, and we live it. We don't care. It is what it is, right? We're from like an MMA Vale-Tudo school. It's called jiu-jitsu here because it's incorporated with jiu-jitsu, but it's old school. So the new school doesn't identify with us right away unless they have somebody that fought in, Long Beach Fight Night or something that came about in the early, 2000s or 90s even.
I remember when they would walk our fighters to the ring, and then fucking Frank tried to turn on and hug people, and Dalo goes, "What the fuck are you doing? You don't fucking hug."
Meanwhile, we've said the same thing to Adam Woods. What the fuck are you doing? Now you can't hug.
No,
It's
yeah.
a thing of the past. I broke the rule today, but she's mine.
Elbow bump.
We're homies. But
Yeah, that was pretty funny when Dalo goes, "Fucking hug you."
oh, I hugged him once. He even said the same thing. John, what are you doing? I'm like, sorry. I love you, man.
Sorry.
Well, I love you, man. I'm a hugger. It's jiu-jitsu. Can't we hug? Once in a while. I guess in the right moment. But yes, we see her in her element. It was really cool because you told me about it, and you even told me about Fiestas. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the fiestas.
And we ended up there coincidentally on the night of
Yeah,
Fiestas.
that
I
was really
like,
cool.
We talked about this, and then it just happened. We didn't even plan it. It just happened. We just happened to be there. Robert was dying, but I loved it.
Fuck, I wanted to go so bad too.
Yeah.
Oh, you were sick.
Sick.
It's coming up in September. If there's no more social distancing, we're going to go.
Okay.
If they still have it going on, it's a pretty fun experience. Like if you
thought
don't,
so.
if you obviously I've been doing it since I was a little kid, but
Everybody knows everybody.
yeah.
I got more high fives than they know the fuck I was. It's Styles local boy. What's up?
You look like you are.
Yeah, you know?
Either native or you're Mexican.
Either you came up from the border or you got a teepee on the border. One or the other.
Yep.
That's funny.
It's a fact. Have you not been, Joe?
What's that?
Santa Fe or Albuquerque?
I drove through it to a celebrity ball run with the celebrities with Ferraris and stuff.
What's a celebrity ball run?
It's where you get all these celebrities, like during the time when I was doing it, you had a homeboy from that played Darth Vader from the episode 1s and 2s.
James Earl Jones?
No. The young guy. I forgot his name. The Star Wars movies that didn't work out.
Oh, the new ones?
The one that had Jar Jar Binks.
I don't know nothing.
He was
about
part of the race. You had what's his name that was still alive from Jackass. It was Bam's brother.
Oh, Bam's brother, yeah.
He was still alive. You had a bunch of playmates, porn stars, Dennis
and
Rodman.
what were you driving?
Nice.
Yeah, This is what he does. He tells me stories.
Well, I was in a limo
I'm like,
with
this is
everybody's
awesome.
luggage
I know.
driving across the west.
I know.
And it was nice. New Mexico was just it was like
It's the desert.
it was a desert, but
Oh,
it's like the
the land
movies.
of
When you,
enchantment.
Trapment.
I felt it.
no, when you see photos of these big old like crazy sculptures of mountains, and it was beautiful.
Monoliths.
Yeah, it was beautiful. To me, it was like
monoliths.
It is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It is very beautiful. It has a lot of great things, but it's like any place when you're born and raised there, and then a lot of the people are very content with like the small circle that they're in or inside the box mentality. And there's a lot of people that aren't, obviously, but the majority are, and they're cool with that. Great. I'm not one of those people.
Nor am I.
So I'm like, I need to go back to California.
Did you go to
or-
the Meow Wolf thing?
Of course. Okay, that
is
is one
that?
thing.
Huh?
I'm
Tell
going
us
to tell
about
you right
Meow
now.
Wolf. What
Meow
is this?
Wolf is like the craziest, if you've ever done hallucinogenics, trip that you've ever done, but sober. It's totally badass. It is like, if you Google it, it's worth going to. It is like one of the coolest things about
Is this
Santa
a
Fe.
rave? Because I did,
No,
I did the
no.
raves in my day.
Do you
It's
remember
not
when we were
rape.
driving from Arizona all the way to New Mexico?
The painted desert.
There was a fucking signs all the way there with this fucking cat on it.
Yeah,
that
from
said
Meow
Meow
Wolf.
Wolf. And you're like, what the fuck is that?
already
And then
don't
as
remember.
we got to the hotel on the right side, we passed it.
Google it. It's super cool.
And then I didn't know what it was. And then while I was shitting myself in the fucking bathroom all night long, I decided to look up what the fuck Meow Wolf was. And it's like a museum, an art
Yeah,
museum.
it is
wanna go.
the coolest thing. One of the coolest things about Santa Fe.
They got fucking slides
It's trippy.
and all kinds of shit.
It is a trip.
Now, when
It
you
is
say
fun.
hallucinogenics, are we talking peyote?
So like if you,
No, it's just
whatever.
I'll pull it
Like
up.
if you think you're in like a crazy other
Pull it up,
world
Robert.
that has
Yeah.
like worlds within worlds, you're in like Meow Wolf sober, and it just is like
That's crazy.
it's really funky and cool. Like I took my daughter there for
love
her
that.
birthday last year.
So cool.
And even as a small child, like it's a blast. But even as an adult, I was like, this is so badass.
So you don't have to be ripped out of your gourd. You can just
No,
go
but
enjoy it.
one cool thing that they do have, they have a bar. They have like an area where you can get food and like beers and stuff. And then they do have like live music and stuff there too. So, but just to go and check it out and do like a walkthrough of the place, it's like crazy. It is like crazy.
I mean, I see the colors, the lights.
There
That
is.
would be
what?
that would be kind of
Wonderland?
cool.
It's
Oh,
not
shit.
EBC, right?
Like what?
Electric Daisy.
No. Look,
Carnival?
check it out.
Let's see. I'm walking in.
So we're going in.
Yeah.
Somebody give Robert a mask because he's gonna kill
Hello,
us.
Robert. dang it.
Jesus, Robert.
No, it's water without the rock pipe.
What
So
pipe
this
did
is
you
part
put
of
in?
it inside of the
Oh, you
Oh,
gotta
yeah, you
go
walk
in
into the
fridge?
refrigerator, right?
Yeah, you go through it's
Oh,
like
they
I
have-
said, like it's world within worlds. It's
I
crazy.
do remember
Yeah, they
that
have something like this in
logo.
LA too, kind of.
No, they don't.
Where you walk through a dryer is usually a slide. You open the
Yeah,
dryer.
yeah, and you can slide through.
Yeah. See,
And it goes into another like crazy room.
that is
and-
crazy.
Did you do that during Pride, Joe?
Joe, did you get stuck in the slide? I probably wouldn't
Hey,
attempt
these
it.
look like Tiger King people,
Yes.
if I might say.
Oh, look at that'll be me
See.
like going crazy.
Shaking
I'm
the whole
like,
building.
why don't they show like the inside of it? What the hell?
I know. This excites people is why people want to do that stuff.
I'm like,
Wow.
I wouldn't want to go in there and be hallucinating on drugs.
Hell no.
I would
Hell
be like,
no.
oh my god.
Hell no. That's when you see me naked down Beach Boulevard.
Oh, jeez.
It's fact. I had the Jim Morrison moment where the Indian was running next to me
Oh
and
wow.
just kind of waved at me, and then everything was okay.
Wow, look at this guy.
See, like, is this the making of it? I wonder. Probably.
It must be.
Yeah. Maybe towards the middle of this video, they'll make show the whole thing. Let's see.
But that's all Santa Fe. I
Yeah.
remember all that stuff.
It's all like Adobe housing or houses that look like they're Adobe.
Adobe.
I love
yeah.
that.
Blue Man Group. What the hell?
We're going, Joe. You got a road trip with us this year. Your wife won't let you?
No, she'll let me.
Don't lie.
No, she would.
You
To
don't
go
have to
see
lie.
Blue Man Group?
No, to go to this
Oh,
place.
We're
to
gonna do the Southwest tour
No,
again.
I have a best friend who lives in Arizona, and I visited him one time, and I was out there for a couple of days. So she's cool. As long as I give her a head notice, and
Does
She
he watch the
cool.
show?
huh?
Does the guy watch the show?
I want him to watch the show.
What's his name? He's not on there.
No, he's not on there.
Who's on there?
Of course, we got Jessica Sky, Tom Dupree, CC Impact, Adam Woods, Andrew Gutierrez, Mindy Hinojosa, and we got 8 other people watching. So
All right,
if you're watching, send us some love.
send it.
send it.
Oh, and Byron.
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 Byron knows.
Where is that full
He
man?
knows Maria. I love that.
She brought the boys back to the yard. He's been gone since you've been gone.
What?
Oh, that's true. He disappeared about the time you disappeared. That's true.
Where is he? What is he doing? Anybody? Oh, bullshit.
What are you doing, Byron? Message us.
Bunch of bullshit.
Or I'm going to show
I'm just
pictures
kidding.
of you with naked girls on my boat. I don't know if your new girlfriend's
Boats
going to like
and
that.
hoes.
It's boats and hoes all over again. That's coming up here in a week or two because we're going to drop the lockdown.
Yeah.
Are you going back on the boat?
Yeah.
This
party.
time I'm going.
We're having a Dondo boat party.
Are we going to bring our friends?
Yeah, the floatable devices. Can you show the pictures of them that they took on the
Boats
boat?
and hoes. Are we
yeah.
getting some hoes to go
Oh
on the
yeah,
boat?
Gonzalez can go too. No, Robert has another gig that he does, and I better not say it on camera, but he has another gig.
I can only imagine.
And it's a paid gig.
Oh, there you go.
And they're very fun people. Let's just say I'm on the water a lot in Newport Harbor, and you wave to be courteous to the other folks that have boats out there. Drinks up, whatever. You
Yeah.
meet people. You do your thing. I took a couple of friends that work at the establishment that Robert also does filming for, and all of a sudden, I had Sheriff's Department following me. I had Vessel Assist, who's like AAA on the water. Had Coast Guard, had Orange County Sheriff, and then every other rich person with a yacht saying, "Dude, bring them to my house. Bring them to the restaurant. We'll buy. Bring them, bring them." Everybody's saying, "Bring them." I had flotation devices everywhere, and here I am just driving, going, "Dude, I never got this kind of attention." It was incredible.
Interesting.
But the pictures came out really good. I don't know if Robert can find them that quick, but they're clean. He'll show the clean ones.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Jeez.
but they were great.
Well,
We
hello.
did the whole modeling shoot. We did a whole modeling shoot on the boat. It was incredible.
I'll make sure to wear my Speedo.
Well, if you
Oh,
do
Lord help
that,
us.
what did they make them? Is it like maybe like a hammock that we hang from tree to tree and we wrap around you, or?
As long as it fits the junk, we're okay.
Okay, I was just wondering, because size is an issue, because for Robert, we could do the sumo thing because he's Japanese. We know he's Hawaiian, but he's mostly Japanese. So if we get a diaper on his ass, we got a Hawaiian sumo wrestler, Rakishi. Rob Kishi.
Oh, I confused Rikishi with Samoa Joe today.
Samoa Joe.
Oh no, that's crazy.
I don't even know what that means. I just know Rikishi has a butt that he shows all the time, and that reminds me of Robert.
Robert's
Here we go. I
gonna.
think we're getting something. I think.
Have you ever seen? Can you show one of those pictures, Robert?
I'm trying to find it.
Well, can you just show one of the regular ones that so we can blow her mind for a minute?
Oh, she knows.
I have an idea of what we're looking at.
With some
Yeah, I can see it from way over
Yeah, I know what's up.
Okay. Well, it was fun, and we're gonna do this again, but we'll do the MMA boat. We don't have to do that.
here. Yeah.
Oh, I'm down with both.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do both. It's inevitable. I have to do both. That's just how I do things. But Joe, you never come out, dude. Are you scared of the water?
No, I love the water.
But you're scared of your wife?
No. No, she does boats, but she has to do the Dramamine.
Oh.
That's the problem. I can do boats all
Does
day.
she feed the fish? Because that happens.
I haven't seen her feed the fish once. So we've been on cruises and everything else, and mom, she takes the Dramamine wearing that bracelet and the little sticker, I guess they put behind the ear.
Yeah,
she's good.
I don't
She
take
gets
none
super
of that.
sick.
Yeah.
There's one from the boat. That's a good one. I recognize my boat.
Let me get up in a second.
What was her name, Robert? Give us a name.
Lindy.
Lindy.
Damn, Gina.
And those are regular size. Like the other ones are well beyond that.
Yeah,
It was
I
like,
know.
what in the world? So
The
you
other
can
ones are
imagine.
like.
Yeah.
Now, why he's looking? Oh, never mind. Here you go.
Whoa. Yeah, that's what the boat's going to look like when we go out.
Damn, Gina.
I know. And those are the regular ones, I'm telling you.
Those are like.
They're not even inflated.
They're like E's or something.
Yeah. That's on the boat, too, yeah. That's a boat
Wow.
show. The wardrobe changes are on the boat, right on the bow. So we keep it busy. There's a set right
There
there for
she
you.
is.
Yeah, you know it. Right? So it's going to be an interesting, and that's not all of them, but at least Robert picked some of them. That's a nice picture right there. Robert, you got your finger on? Show that one. I'll forget it. No, I'm just browsing.
Problem is, Dondo can't stand up right
Oh
now.
my
If he
God.
stands up, he knocks over
Yeah.
all the mics.
Well, you
There
know,
goes the show.
There goes the show,
I'd
everybody.
be
Thanks.
proud if that would happen. I would just stand up and do it, but
He's
ain't
too
nothing
old
going
for
to
that.
happen. That's right.
He's too old.
Hey, not quite, but thank you.
Yeah. He's getting there.
I am getting there.
Taking those testosterone
I think-
boosters.
I don't need it, but I think I'm older than Joe.
Oh shit.
Yeah, well, I'm 45.
Yeah, I'm older than you, Joe. I'm not as old as the man who owns the building.
Now, by the looks of you and your background in fighting, and you're saying that you don't want to do MMA anymore, and you want to continue, like say you want to do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought? I mean, I don't want to throw the segment off, but just a quick minute. You ever thought of even trying to do like anything with wrestling?
Yeah, hell yeah. I did for like a small stint a long time ago. Work with the WoW wrestling. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He knows. So he knows every
Yeah. So
wrestling
I was
entity.
like, it was freaking awesome, and I wish I could have done more with it and stuck with it. And the couple of times that they did have like training, I was only able to go to like 2 of them
Yeah.
because they had it in Pasadena, and I was with my daughter.
Okay.
So it was like, it was so hard to like, one, drive all the way out there and be out there with no, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
juggling childcare and like,
And that's hard.
is she,
I
you
get
know what I
she's
mean?
been doing all this by
So,
herself.
like, that would have been awesome. And it just like, it bugs me because I really, really wanted to like get into it, but it just wasn't in the cards at the time.
Yeah,
which
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, which now like it would be super awesome because like I'm here and she's a little bit older. It's a lot easier, you know.
Let me tell you something. Once this blows over, here at De La O, they actually do put on training camps for wrestling.
Oh, shit.
I think it's almost every night. I think they do it like 8 o'clock.
There's going to be one tonight.
Yeah, so there's always training going on here in the facility for wrestling shows because John does hold a company called OCCW.
Oh.
And they put on shows like once a
Where
month.
do I sign up?
And honestly, you want to talk to him?
Yeah.
We're always looking for female wrestlers, and I'm pretty sure he'll dig you. I think he'll.
Yeah.
You just
Down.
We're going to save this for something that
But-
we're putting together ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're saving Maria for us. Thank you. Quit,
Okay, I'll just.
quit spreading the love, Joe.
I'm saying I just
Whose
thought
team are you on?
I look at her. I'm thinking she'd be badass on TV as a female wrestler.
Yeah.
hardcore
Well, then let's put her on
tag team.
TV, not downstairs.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Fight. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
It's all good. It's all good. No, we got ideas though. So we don't have MMA shows. We don't have jiu-jitsu tournaments. We don't have the things that we normally do on the weekends where we're doing interviews, where Robert was doing some UFC embeddeds, the pre-Bellator fights. So we have some ideas that are kicking right now. So we're not going to talk about them too much, but we do want you to know that very shortly here, because we have our team together now, Robert
We're
and I.
reunited.
Yeah, well, the production crew has got ideas, so we're going to put some stuff out, and we're going to try to kickstart some new projects. What's up? What did
Byron,
say?
you shitbag. Where are you?
He says,
doesn't even know.
He says, I need to get on that boat.
Yeah.
Text
He's been
him.
on the boat.
And,
Somewhere in
hey,
my pictures, I got a picture of Byron.
Jacob Parga said sexy beast. Or
Sex-
sexy Dondo.
Why think? Oh,
Thank you,
Sexy
whatever.
slut. He called you a sexy
Thank you, Jacob. You have a beautiful girlfriend. I'm glad that you're spoken for. Otherwise, I'd have to take you down myself, Jacob.
Wow.
He's a cool dude.
I'm sexy.
Oh, Adam said Caveman Coffee is also co-owned by Keith Jardine.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
okay,
Kate
yeah, that's
Fletcher,
right.
Keith Jardine.
There.
Adam.
Thanks,
was
Adam.
there? Yeah.
Thanks, Adam.
And thanks, Dondo, for throwing shade at me.
What shade?
About the hugging.
Oh,
Yeah, you're a dick.
I didn't know that was on
Fucking
camera.
Dondo.
Did I do that on camera? I'm sorry, Adam. You do hug a lot, though, dude.
I like Adam's hugs. They're kind of comforting a
So
little
people
bit.
like Joey, who has low self-esteem, needs a hug.
I don't have low self-esteem, motherfucker.
Then why do you need a hug so bad?
Because it feels good when you need a hug from somebody.
From Adam Woods?
Anybody. I mean, he's not grabbing my ass. He's giving that little like, all right, dude.
No, he squeezes.
A bro hug?
It's like a 5-minute then
Embrace?
whisper in your ear. Yeah, he does the long hugs. Adam Woods, you do long hugs, bro. Long hugs.
He's like,
My interviews are 30 seconds to a minute. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And you're still hugging for like the next 2-3 minutes.
Hey, people are sharing the video today.
What video?
This one.
That's because Maria's on it.
Yeah.
I'm Bree, Joe.
No, it was Nick and Bree. They sharing it today too. They're watching.
Woo!
So it's cool. Like a lot of people are watching today. Jacob's
I love it.
watching.
What's up, Nick and Bree?
That's cool.
Nick and Bree,
awesome.
we're going to road trip when this whole lockdown goes down.
That'll be so much fun.
Where are we gonna take? Where you guys going with Nick and Bree?
I don't know, wherever they want to go. I took Bree to Seattle, so Nick, you got to come next time, buddy.
I know Miguelito and Jessica are waiting for Maria to come back too because they wanted to watch the show because I thought she was gonna be on last week, so they said, "What happened to Maria? We're watching."
Everybody has been asking.
Oh, well, I'm back, and I'll be here again next week. And the
Party
week
at
after,
Miguel's.
And
Party
party
at
at Miguel's. And
Fucking Miguel is so afraid of people. Like he Lysols his own wife. Like, oh,
you know what is so funny? I was thinking about him being the most extreme out of all of this because
he
you
is.
remember that when you remember that one time that we were doing the show and he was like feeling under the weather and he came in with a mask on
Oh yeah.
and he was like trying not to spread his
Too many years ago for me,
his
but I believe you.
germy self, but
Miguel self-quarantined himself that night.
He was always
Yeah.
that way.
And then Miguel shaved all his hair off. Do you see that?
Yeah.
what?
He's got no hair. Yeah, because he can't get his hair cut every week. So
I got a fro,
Was
but
that
I'm
shit?
not taking the hat off.
No,
You can't get haircuts here.
Yeah.
Me and Cody are gonna cut each other's hair tomorrow.
just letting
I'm gonna
mine
let my
grow.
9-year-old cut my hair.
Yeah, I can see your hair hanging out your shorts.
Oh.
I can see his cocoa beads.
Oh my
He
god.
dreadlocks his nuts.
No.
That's so fucking gross.
Like little Bob Marley down there. Ooh, yeah.
I love it when he puts the
Dude.
mic down. He goes, "I'm leaving this conversation."
Could this be nuts? Be nuts.
You could still like manscape, man.
You can trim, yeah. That's the one thing you can reach.
Well, I'm too
Right?
fat. I can't see down there. Right now, it's like, I look down. It's like, welcome to the jungle. We got a lot of pubes.
Is that Rainforest Cafe?
Yeah,
Dude,
believe me.
doesn't your wife like help you out?
Or does she like it?
No, I don't know if she likes it.
Crikey, there's a lion in this jungle.
No, when I lay down, she's
It's
like,
a little mouse. How cute is the little mouse?
when she's down there, she's like,
Oh my god.
Bumble away.
And then she goes,
That's
the belly button. "You're a funny man, Joe."
I try.
Do you have a bull or no bull prepared for Maria Rios today?
Yes. Wow. Yeah, I do.
It's about that time. So for
Okay,
those
what?
of you that are watching for our most funny segment, I'm going to stay on camera for this one.
Yeah,
There's
stay
no
on camera.
reason to leave.
Yeah.
You want to come on
Are we going to
camera?
run a commercial
stay.
real quick?
You want to switch and then I'll produce
Like, do you need time to prepare? Or are you
Yeah,
ready
just
to
a
go?
commercial real quick and then.
Okay.
a
Let's play
30-second
let's play
commercial,
some,
and we'll be
let's play
back
some
with
Zeta.
bull or no bull.
Boy.
Bull or no bull. Oh
Right?
snap.
Wait, let me play. Hold on, I didn't play this. I haven't even played the thing. And John walks off.
Oh shit!
Ah.
Wait for the commercial to start.
What?
This guy, you think what are you, a
I
rookie?
did this at Celtic Gladiator.
What's
I'm
up, Rook?
John, sit down. It's live. Sit down. And you were doing a great job. And he's yelling at me on my ear. Sit down. Shut up. Quit talking.
Adam Woods says coronavirus canceled hugs.
Oh,
Yes. Permanently. Forever.
I think you should hug Dondo extra.
You can hug me,
now.
but I'll get hard.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
So a little bit of touching for me goes a long way, so be careful.
He's a lonely man.
It's right. It gets really lonely in this world.
Oh, jeez.
Did you ever sword fight with Dennis Rodman?
No, but we've been in the same room where I had to get changed. Where I'm in the, you know, I'll save that. Let's save some stories.
Yeah.
I can't tell you if it's true or not.
I want the Luke, I'm your father story. Where
No.
Which I can imagine there's plenty because it's Dennis Rodman.
Yes. And they have their lightsabers with them.
Oh my god.
Did yours not light up one time and he was all ready to go? Or?
A
lot of dark matter.
Whoa. It's an interesting story that you have. Was it years with him?
Yeah, I worked with him for almost like 7 years. Lived with him for about 5 or 6.
Dang.
But been knowing him ever since. Since like 2000.
How did you initially meet?
Quick story. I was living in Washington, trying to start a business out there.
State, not D.C.
Washington State, trying to start an adult business out there, and didn't work out. Moved back here, trying to apply to be a bouncer at Mr. J's in Santa Ana.
What is an adult business? Is that selling weed or selling porn?
Come on.
And so pretty much.
I'm sure I know.
And so pretty much, I tried to apply to be a bouncer. The guy's like, "Well, we're fully
Mr.
stocked."
J's is topless and they serve steaks.
Yeah, they had a sushi bar and all that. It's not there anymore.
It was Elegante.
It was not there anymore. So it closed down. That's a Honda dealership.
I know where it is.
Yeah. So the guy told me they're not hiring, but I do work security for Dennis Rodman. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. He has a nightclub. I heard about the nightclub. He has after hours at his house. I'm like, well, I need you there at 2:00 in the morning. We want to do this? I'm like, hell yeah. So
come with your bottoms off.
I went there 2:00 in the morning. The first position I worked is I had to be next to him, make sure he had drinks. And then I was going home a lot, back and forth for about a couple of weeks. And he's asking me like, hey, where you going? I go, I'm going home. Because a lot of the guys lived in the area. I lived in Santa Ana, a 10-mile drive from his house.
A whole 10 miles.
So
8 minutes, if you're doing...
being the color I am, trying to drive from Newport to, at the time, it's a little different story, I mean, you get pulled over.
The waiters have to get off. The dishwashers have to get off. You're going home with them.
No, I'm going home at freaking
4 a.m.?
4 a.m., and then...
You smell like a can of tuna.
Pretty much. And he's like, dude, do you want to live here? I'm like, hell yeah. So I lived with him, and he fired all of his personal security. And
did you get a room?
Dang.
Had my own room. My bedroom was called the dagger room.
Wow.
Yeah.
The stabbing cabin?
Yeah, it was pretty much, it was a dagger room because that was the room everybody hung out, and you talked shit on each other.
Or when he got done, he'd pitch him over to you, and then you take over?
No.
The sloppy mess.
Leftovers.
Right? No.
There's glaze all over your donut. It's not your glaze.
No.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
We went there.
Life CBD has changed my life. Between pole dancing and MMA fighting, I started waking up sore just about every single day. I needed something that was going to help me to recover a little bit faster and quit affecting my performance. After I started using Our Life CBD, I noticed a lot less pain. I was able to wake up and actually move around a lot easier. It really helps me to be able to get on the pole and back to the mat a lot faster. So whenever you guys are ready to start unlocking your potential to become completely unlimited, go and use Our Life CBD. From Our Life, it's yours.
That's right, folks. This is Joey the Bull segment, Bull or No Bull.
He's very noble.
Now, the way it goes down, 3 stories, I'm telling you, one of them is true. All right, so this, you go along with it. You figure, you tell me, you think in your head, in your mind, is this guy for real? Is he telling the truth? Let's figure out what the hell's happening.
Okay.
330 pounds of bullshit.
Okay. First story. I was 18 years old, and thought I was a tough guy, in the streets and partying with a bunch of homies and stuff. And next thing you know, I had girls were, asking for help at this taqueria place down where I lived. Like, help me. And I didn't realize what was going on.
So this is in the neighborhood of Santa
Ana.
Okay.
Yeah. And next thing you know, I go down there, and next thing you know, I'm like, yo, like, what's going on? Oh, these guys are in their car trying to chase after me. I'm like, well, let's go. So as soon as I get them to come with me, it was like 3 guys in the car pull up. They're like, hey, where you from, puto? I go, and me, I don't claim shit. I was a coconut in my neighborhood. I was person brown on the outside, white on the inside. I didn't talk like, ese, ¿qué pasó, cholo? That wasn't me. I was more of a Mexican, white Mexican, put it that way.
I am from around the corner, sir.
And so they all got out.
Why, thank you.
Yes.
And so they all got out, and they were all trying to throw down with me. At the time, I was boxing. So I was like, fuck it. And, and typical at the time, a lot of cholos that throw a lot of haymakers. So I was waiting for that to happen. So as they're throwing haymakers, I'm tagging each one of them, knock one of them out, knock the other fool out. Homie looked at me. He was about to he was about to pull a strap on me. And I was like, dude, you're going to shoot me, shoot me. And after I approached him, he ran like a little bitch. So basically, I knocked out 2 of his homies. He ran. Took the girls with me. And that was pretty much it. So that was the first story.
So the first question is, when someone throws a haymaker and you say you knocked them out, tell me about that technique that was used so I can determine whether this is real or not.
Well, in my stance, I was in the boxing stance, and basically what I use this technique called the needle and threading. The needle and threading is when you turn your hips, same time you twist the elbow, twist the arm, and then you connect. Because a lot of people, when they fight, when they throw a punch, they kind of just go like this. Me, I'm using everything with my hips, turn the shoulder in, and boom, at one time, like a big old wave effect. Boom.
Got it. All that girth coming forward, right?
Yeah, I wasn't girthy at the time. I was, like I said, I was probably a buck. No, I say a buck. I'm sorry, I was about 200, 210.
So you were giving it.
I was giving it.
He was
solid.
giving it.
He was heavyweight.
Solid. And of course, the haymaker, I knew they were coming because, every fight I've seen that every, gang affiliate fight from anybody from Cholos, Crips, and Bloods, whatever, they always throw that crazy one haymaker hitter, you quitter.
They're like,
And I see that all the time, so I'm ready for it. And then boom, snap. Done.
You got better reach, so you good. Is that what you mean?
I had better technique.
Was this Alley Boys?
I'm not sure what neighborhood. It wasn't.
True.
It wasn't a neighborhood that I was not familiar with. It was away from my area. It was a different area because I was.
It was a different park.
Yeah.
Got it.
Pretty much.
Okay. So part 2 or story 2.
Part 2. I used to work at a place called Spanky's in Santa Ana.
That's where people spank their meat.
And it was off of Harbor, and it's an adult video store.
Yeah, it's like,
very high end. Very.
So you walk in and you hear.
smells funny.
Very high. Like bleach.
A very high end video store. This place had Bose surround sound. It had beautiful wood fixtures. It had everything in categories. They had a live band that actually played there every Saturday.
Wow.
Jazz band. That's how popular this place is. And we always had stars during the summertime come each month. We had Dana Patrick. We had Peter North. We had Alexa
North,
Class.
a legend.
Bridget the Midget.
We had Bridget the Midget there one time. But yeah, it was. I was working the graveyard shift, and apparently I had these 2 girls come in, and they were drunker than shit, and they thought I was the hottest thing that worked behind the counter. They're like, oh, you're so hot. No, can we do this? Can we do that? I'm like,
Robert's dying over here.
and I'm like, yo, I
love it when you make him laugh.
You're thinking, I was a good boy at the time. I was thinking at a porn
You're
shop.
handsome. You're
you
handsome.
think you want to get? I was probably at 22.
Did you do porn then? Is that what you just said?
No. And so,
Okay.
so what happened? They wanted to get all crazy and stuff. And I'm like, dude, I told my homeboy that was working me at night, I'm like, the guy almost looked kind of slimmer to me. I'm like, dude, these girls want to get down, but I'm not down for that shit because,
I'm stupid.
Because I like men.
No, not stupid. Because I was, at the time, like I said, I didn't start drinking until I was 25.
But you didn't like girls?
No, I liked girls, but I was
like,
no, but I was training. I was training like a motherfucker, and I was thinking, I want to be the greatest fighter ever. Blah blah blah. I'm not trying to get my stuff caught up, get diseases, all that bullshit. So I let my boy have it.
I was from a whole different camp than Joe.
Yeah.
No muff too tough. We dive at 5.
So I let my boy have it. He actually came out, and I'm like, dude, take over. And these girls were kind of like, they're already kind of high on something.
Perfect.
And so my boy took him around
This
back
guy.
to the private restroom we had back there, and he did some grinding and pounding himself.
Okay.
That was
And
story
you
2.
didn't join in?
No, I did my job.
Oh, you just
Wow.
poured drinks?
No, I was selling porn
that's a really
and renting
sad
videos.
story.
So you work in a porn shop.
I knew
Girls come
everything
in,
about
Hot
vibrators.
girls come in,
And you're like,
down
I'm not
to-
about that life.
DTF,
Yes. Downtown Fulton.
your brains out, and you say, nah, homie, you take them.
Yeah,
Let me get my homie the dishwasher.
pretty much. I kid you not.
I've never heard anyone say that.
No, pretty much. Honestly, I mean, I was doing my job.
And you're 22.
I was about 22.
So you're already like in your horny phase as an adult.
Yeah, but at the same
It should
time,
be
I was
uncontrollable.
I was training, and I at the
Okay.
time I was like, I didn't want to get caught up.
But that should even mean that you are overcome with testosterone. Because when you're
You're training all the
throwing,
time.
even
Your
girls feel
testosterone.
that. They're
Yeah.
like, we got to grind because, we're throwing punches all day. It's time to
Yeah,
go.
and plus I
We
mean,
gotta get this out.
Go time.
plus I became a dad at the time. I didn't want another baby yet. I was kind of worried, like, damn, what if I get this girl pregnant? And I'm like,
I don't know.
So you were
anyone who
like,
thinks
you
that.
were like raw dog. because
I thought I
Russian-
shot blanks until I knew I
So
did.
I let my boy have it. So
Okay,
that's
okay.
story number 2.
Okay. Your brother?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, Robert worked in an adult bookstore, and he didn't have that problem. Oh, I thought you did.
I was at a strip club.
See, a strip club, same thing.
hey, me too.
Yeah.
Now this whole quarantine thing is going crazy, and you're playing video games at night, late at night. You're like, fuck, I'm tired, but you want to let's get a little release going on, because figure
So this is
Release?
recent.
let's get a little release going on, and
full frontal.
So here I am, doing my thing, and next thing you know,
What do you mean by your thing? You're pulling out your thing?
Release.
trying to
You're massaging yourself?
Release.
no, just
He
straight
was
stretching
punching
out.
the monkey.
Oh,
and next thing you know,
somebody
I'm
walked
doing
in.
my thing, and
You're sweating.
I have my phone in my hand.
Oh no, you dropped it in the shitter.
No. And the problem was this, is that I'm doing my thing and didn't realize when I opened my eyes again, the sun was up and the sock was still around my dick. There you go. There's my stories.
Oh, you passed out playing with yourself.
You got 3 stories. There
Oh,
you
I
go.
believe that one for sure. Because all the blood rushed to your thing, so you went,
You passed out.
Damn coronavirus.
that's Joey the zombie. Right?
Imagine waking up, seeing him on the couch like this.
I would have thought you like heroin overdosed or something, right?
Right.
The sock on his thing?
Anyway, those are my 3 stories. First one, helping out some girls, knocking out a couple of gangsters.
So he helped out the ladies.
Story number 2, said no to cooch at a porn shop. Story number 3, passing out
Disappointing.
while doing the choke out.
Oh. He choked himself. So we're not allowed to working guests, but we can't be told until next week.
Next week you get the answers. But what story do you think is true?
Honestly, probably the last one. I can probably see that one happening realistically.
Since I know you, I'm going to think that number 2 is true, even though I couldn't be your friend. I would say, Joe, we can't be friends. You got to do your business.
He would be your best friend because he'd give it to you.
He would have given you all the
I said, Joe,
pootang.
come on over here, buddy. Let me teach you a little thing or two.
Stand over there and watch.
No. Come right here next to me. We're buddies.
But there you go, folks. I'll give you the answers next week. Once again, first story, gangster knockout. Number 2, saying no to the cooch. Number 3, knocked out with a cock out.
Oh my
out.
God.
I'm going to go with number 1 is true. I think number 3 is bullshit because...
They would have shot his ass in those
Who
days.
uses a sock at 40 years old?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he said sock, didn't he?
Yes.
Is that sock got like a pair of
Well, you
lips
know,
on
some
it?
people are pretty set in their masturbating ways.
Yeah.
It
So
could be used as a chamois.
it could be the same.
ShamWow.
Oh my God.
It's a ShamWow.
ShamWow.
What if it was like the same sock he's always used, like for like
Oh.
good luck?
And I'm probably wearing it right now.
Lucky
It's the
drawers?
good luck
I
sock.
guess
that-
it's all crispy.
No, you just gotta wet it. You gotta wet it a little bit.
It's like it's like starch. He goes.
I think we need a...
It's like bubble wrap.
Hey, Joe, when Miguel comes back, can you show him the sock and try to give it to him, see if he touches it?
I'll see if I can find that sock.
Miguel has a closet full of socks. You don't worry about Miguel. He knows how to take matters into
Well,
his
there you
own
go,
hands.
folks. Once again, I'm Joey the Bull Exotic. This is Bull or No Bull. We'll give you the answers next week. There you go. Joey the Bull Exotic.
What a
You
fucking
are.
show that
Dude,
is.
it's a great show. I'm watching it 2
Nick,
times already.
let's talk about this. So yes,
Okay.
My-
Oh my
I
God.
watched one episode and I almost couldn't stomach it, and then I made myself watch it, and then I
Yeah.
couldn't turn it off.
I watched it already, the whole series. Now my wife is very interested because all of her coworkers are talking about it. She's
Yeah.
like, I gotta watch it. So she's like, because she doesn't like the whole thing with animal abuse because we rescue dogs. We rescue. I have 2 little dogs that we rescue, and so it's hard for her to watch some of the stuff sometimes because she worries that she's gonna see something she want to see. But she's getting hooked on it, and she's like, wow, these are freaking characters on the show.
My
You,
God.
coming from somewhere a little more rural than here, what do you think? Because those people live.
Wow.
I saw a few on the way.
Yeah. Dude, okay, so the first time watching that show,
Yeah.
I was like, is this fucking for real? Like, but it makes sense.
Sure.
And then you like you said, it's like you watch it and then you can't
Get hooked.
stop. You're like, why am I watching this fucking show with all these methods?
But it takes hella money.
Like,
It takes hella money
but
to get
what
the
I want to
titles,
know
right?
is this.
Tell me.
This guy, right? Joey Exotic or whatever.
Joe Exotic, yeah.
He starts his own like little cat zoo or whatever. Right?
That takes money.
Where did he get all of this money?
Yeah.
Because those cats are like thousands and thousands of dollars, and he had several of them.
Each one of them
Well,
represents.
he started off young. He started off when they were just...
We all started off young, and I
gen-
don't have a bunch of tigers.
In general, like, yeah, like, where did you, like,
He started it because he had a neighbor who gave him one or something, right?
Yeah.
And then from those cats, he went to the high schools and took those cats around, and he started making money doing that first.
like malls and shit.
Yeah, malls and pictures and
A lot of money.
A lot of money doing that, and then
Is that our
saved up
next gig?
more because
He was making 10 grand a gig.
from what
Jeez.
I was
Money.
paying attention to, is that the cats didn't cost that much.
2,000.
Yeah, $2,000. So if you
Well,
made
can we buy
$10,000
one?
at a mall and then you bought a $2,000 cat and just kept doing it, eventually
That makes sense, yeah.
Then you're buying land in buttfuck nowhere. So
that's
Cheap.
cheap,
It's cheap.
super cheap.
So and then it's just
That's why I'm friends with Robert. We're gonna make it.
And he's smoking meth, which is probably cheap.
Was he smoking the meth? Because he didn't have the twitch. Now some of
He
those
looked
people
like-
had the twitch.
Like, one of
lot
his
of them have no-
husbands, one of them had, like,
The first one.
like, a tooth here and a tooth
No,
here.
that was the first husband.
They were doing social distancing.
But
Yes.
not to do a spoiler, but if you look at the 8th episode, he's cleaned up.
Which one?
The
The
one that has
toothless?
the tooth. He has all of his teeth.
He has a
now.
whole grill.
He looks healthy. I mean, honestly, you see him now on the 8th episode where they do an interview with all the people.
Oh, wow.
Where are
okay.
they now?
I've
Is
been
he
there
your
that far.
favorite of the three husbands?
No, the one that killed himself. That was a sad one. I spoil it. Sorry.
so I got
So
some.
the second one's your favorite husband.
He was.
The Toothless Wonder was mine.
You guys want to look at some memes?
Yeah, let's look at some memes.
Let's look at some
Pull the
Carol Baskin
memes up, but we're gonna still talk about Joe Exotic. So there's Carol Baskin.
Yeah.
My idol, of course, is the
Oh, that guy on the end over
Yeah.
the cult
He's
leader.
badass.
Because he's got like 7 wives.
Oh yeah, that guy is crazy.
A young girl gets dropped off. Her dad says, "Now don't go fall in love with the
And look,
zookeeper."
Got her new boobs
And
and
boom.
And he
boom.
bought her boobs and took care of her. What is his name? Doc Antle.
What does it say?
Carol
Carol?
Baskin fed her husband to the Tigers. Changed my mind. I think she did
Well,
because he's
Hello.
missing. Last
Oh
known
no!
for-
God.
That's
Oh, my
right.
God.
That is a fact. I really think that may be true. Oh my God! And these are real pictures.
Oh,
Those are
wow.
not memes. That's
Yeah,
not a meme.
that's her husband now.
That's their honeymoon.
wow.
That's her husband, current husband.
That's some crazy. I mean, that's not crazy, but it's a little odd.
Yeah.
What does this one say?
What does it say, Robert?
Howard friend, don't let Carol change you.
Don't let Carol. Nobody could change that man. He was already that way.
I mean, I kind of like all these people, they're all obsessed with these cats and they're all fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it a coincidence that they're all white?
You're funny. You're funny.
Wow.
You're funny.
Yeah.
You know
my
what?
my
Yug,
wife will be calling her soon.
Yug, yug.
What we say in private, we don't say on camera,
Just-
Maria.
hey, I'm half white.
I know. Me too. On the inside, I'm a chocodile, and you're a Twinkie.
I'm half Mick and half Beaner. So
That's right. She's the Latin leprechaun.
Oh, what?
I'm a Mick Beaner.
Yep.
I love that. Nick Bean. That's my daughter.
What does
My
that
daughter's
say,
Nick Beaner.
Robert?
Wow.
I want to. Okay, so they're going after Carol Baskin, is what I hear now. Is this true?
For
Does
what?
anyone know about this? That she fed her husband to a tiger.
She killed him.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
So the
They're trying
case
to
is
say
still
that.
open. And then somebody said Trump may pardon Joe Exotic.
For oh my
presidential
god,
pardon?
look at that.
Oh wow, that's funny. But I
Oh,
think about
my
the whole
God.
documentary so far. As remember that guy from Miami? He was a drug dealer.
Find
and
the good ones, Robert.
That guy is very interesting too.
Okay, so he
What?
likes Jeff Lowe.
No, that was Jeff Lowe. It's a guy. He was a Cuban guy. And
Oh, yeah. He
remember
went
was
to
supposed
prison.
Yeah, he went to supposed to 100 years. Something happened with the courts. Now
Hey,
he's
go
out of
back
jail.
to that. Go up one. The eyes, Chico, they never lie. That's for fucking Scarface.
Damn, that's funny.
I love that. When the food, that's me all day. Hell yeah.
That's funny.
Oh man, look at Carol Baskin, all young. She looks the same.
Yeah.
What
It's
did
all
it-
the cat blood she drinks.
Oh,
probably.
Did it say anybody who poses with a cat has a problem? Go up.
Yeah, because she says that.
Oh.
She's posing with the cat right now.
There's a picture on my Instagram of me with an exotic cat.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
If you look on my Instagram, you can find it, Robert. And the thing almost took me out.
Really?
Yes, it almost bit me.
Well, okay, it serves you right.
I know.
It's a wild animal.
I didn't know. I mean, I
Like
kinda
people
knew.
who get like mauled by like bears and monkeys and like, I'm like, it serves you right, dumbass. That is a wild animal. Like,
They put a
They're-
150-pound lion on me. And I'm trying to be cool, but it's looking at me and then wants
You're
to
like,
lick me. And I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, take the fucking picture already.
Shaking.
And then it went for me.
Did you pee a little?
I did.
Ay.
I got wet on the inside, but it went for my neck, and I literally got my arms underneath it and forced the head away. It's jujitsu at that point. Like, your instincts kick in. And I'm holding a lion. And I'm like, hey, can you feed him? And there's a picture of me, like, getting him fed so he won't chew on me. I guess cooked meat is what he was after.
Wow.
You know? But
Well,
no,
he wants some carne asada.
I got pictures in there. Yeah, it's hilarious. But no, for real. I dig it, though. I mean, I hope it doesn't hurt animals. I like lions, so I wanted to really hold one. So I got a little baby one. Not baby one. It's like a teenager, but still. It would've
still
jacked
eat
me
your
up.
face
It
off.
would have fucked me up. No two ways about it. Have you ever held a lion?
No.
Not with in bed with Dennis Rodman or anything?
No.
I can see Joey and Dennis and
Have you ever held Dennis Rodman's
His
lion?
No. No.
Did you call him the Lion King because he was always lying to you? And you were lying in bed with him?
No.
Oh my God.
Never.
Joey, take this. And
But
when you
kids,
wake
I
up,
do have a tattoo of a tiger from here to here.
Really?
Yeah.
And,
So
what,
I'm
and what
happy-
does that represent?
Because I'm the year of the tiger.
You were born in the year of the tiger.
Yeah.
God, it is my year right now. It's the year of the rat. It's the only time I've been proud of that, but you know it is. It is what it is.
Okay, we got our homeboy back. Since Maria's back, I'm bringing Master Wong back.
Okay.
Master Wong?
The guy that kicks in the nuts.
Yes.
He's got a 1 minute thing about the coronavirus. So let's
Oh, he really has something current? I thought he was dead.
let's see what he says about the coronavirus.
Something wrong.
So let me pull it up.
Now, who are we looking at?
We're all quiet. Nobody can see what we're looking at.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Okay. Let's see what he says. We'll get you guys up in a second. Make sure you can hear this.
It is
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He puts out shit all the time.
Oh, crazy. Touch me and you get your first jiu-jitsu lesson free.
Oh, this guy. I love this guy.
Yes.
Oh, it is the
Thank you
same
all
guy.
for supporting everything on the YouTube and our member.
Turn
On
up.
this bad time at the moment, all around the world is a crackdown as this big problem. All I can say is stay safe and be strong and get up in the morning, try to come out to get some fresh air as you can. Fresh air and sunshine to get yourself
I love this
healthy.
guy.
Yeah.
Because if you're not healthy, it's gonna be a nightmare for you. Make sure you eat good and don't eat any rubbish. Because when your body have a little bit of problem, this virus will attacking you hard. Okay? I try to get myself healthy, stay safe, washing your hand, and make sure drink warm water in the morning to your system, to look after your system and get some fresh air and practice some Tai Chi in the morning, okay? And everything else that you practice to get yourself nice and good. And also practice some training onto the movement. If something happens, you know what to do. Take care of yourself, and I will see you on to the next lesson. Out.
Whoa. Basic and simple.
Today.
Oh, I thought you'd seen that before.
No, I just
So he's an inspiration
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
This guy has like 2.4 million followers.
because he's
Nice.
hilarious. We only need 2.3 of those. And we'll be okay. Pay the bills. Fight dirty. I like that. I want a T-shirt that says that.
That's pretty cool.
Right?
So.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So we're coming at the hour now. Where can they find you on your social medias? Now that you're coming back on the show, but people want to check you out, where can they find you?
They can find me. Instagram is Unicorn Zombie Slayer 2. That's kind of my jiu-jitsu page and all that. Facebook is my name, first and last name, Maria Rios. And yeah, that's it.
Dondo,
Give me a
where can
shout
they-
out.
I'm sorry. Dondo, where can they find you?
Dondo the Gym Crasher. And John Dondo on Facebook. And Robert's
Well, we
giggling,
got- we
so
got
tell us
something.
What's
what's
funny?
I didn't check the YouTube chat.
Tell us.
Some dude, I don't know who his name is. I mean, I don't know who he is. His name is Miguel. Says, Maria, take it off.
All right, here we go.
Whoa, I thought she was gonna do it.
And then
Almost
Miguel
fell out of my
said,
chair.
wait, Joey
Only-
the Bull has a twin brother?
Only for tips,
What
buddy.
does that mean?
He says you're fat.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
what the, Miguel?
Not you, him.
Oh, you jerk.
it's life, brother.
Anyway, you can catch me at Joey the Bull on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, all the social medias. I'm out there. You know, like again, folks, we'd like to thank you once again. We'll see you next week, 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, free admissions, Facebook and YouTube. This is Gym Crashers. We're signing out. See you next week.
Maria's back. Don't forget it.
That's right.
I'll be here.